If AI was actually any good at writing content, we would see a lot of killer content everywhere on every social platform, but that's not the case, is it? Instead, we get a shit ton of vague and boring and sometimes nonsensical content at warp speed. And that's because people still think that writing with AI is somehow just a magic wand. They think they can just find a magic prompt or some plug and play template and plop it into ChatGPT and voila, you have a viral piece of content that'll make you a millionaire overnight. Even worse, once they've become disillusioned with those tools, they start buying into some of the new AI tools that promise this time they'll definitely fix the problem and get you to go viral. The problem is that a lot of these new tools usually just take the same technology used by ChatGPT and Claude and all the other AI writing tools out there and just repackage it into something that looks more expensive. Unfortunately, that also means it usually produces worse results because the people who repackage ChatGPT into some new AI writing tool often add their own shitty prompts, which makes your output even worse. And that's why the outputs will typically say something like elevate and empower or here's the thing. And that kind of shit no one wants to read and even fewer people wants to engage with it. My 2-year-old son writes better copy and he is still illiterate. Now that said, it is possible to write good copy with AI, but you have to know how to prompt it properly. Then you have to train it on the way you write so it sounds like you. And then you have to have the critical eye to edit the output mercilessly because it will hallucinate and it will include what I call ChatGPTism. The only way to be able to edit out all that shit is to use it a lot. Every day, experiment, and through trial and error, you'll be able to spot the patterns that make up bad AI copy and then make it write well. So stop chasing magic prompts and plug and play templates and just learn the basics of copywriting, apply it to your prompting when you use AI writing tools, and then apply it to your editing process once you have the output. Because the only thing that's worse than shitty content is shitty content written by a robot.